Here's where we're at now, fellas. Blue and Green have formally retreated from the nation as we know. Behind, they left their cities in complete ruin, and the people, they're exhausted.
The people need inspiration. This can't be it for us.
The Greens and Blues don't seem to want to return anytime soon.
It ain't it for us. The Greens and Blues killed close to 10 million of us in the past 7 years. I want to rebuild our armies to their old strength, even greater, and get revenge. Properly.
You sure we can't take on that task?
Kyle is our new leader. We listen to him. We will rebuild our armies, starting immediately.
And once our armies are rebuilt, we strike the Blues and Greens with an equal ferocity.
All right.
All right. I appreciate your ambition, Kyle, but we might be moving things a little too fast here.
What do you mean? We have the initiative. We should keep it going.
I understand, but we can't fight a war if all our industry is in ruin. The people are unmotivated for conquest, and most don't even know you. At the moment, our army could never compete with the mainland green and homeland blue armies. I really think we should focus on rebuilding the nation first.
All right, you're right. We should get the people's support first and foremost by rebuilding.
Another thing I wanted to say was that when we do finally go for conquest, specifically against the Blues, we should go with the intent of getting allies. If we make enemies with everyone, we will certainly lose.
But the Blues massacred our people as well.
I know, but they were forced to do so. Blue was used as cannon fodder by the Green Army during the invasion. The Greens sent them on suicide missions, and many times had them perform human wave charges at our positions. We massacred them, so when the Greens told them to massacre us, they did it without second thought. But after all the dust had settled, the Blues did not perform the same atrocities to POWs and civilians like the Greens. When we invade the Blue Nation, we should invade with the intention of getting them on our side, to fight the Greens. It will be tough because we had just fought them, but I assure you they will join us. But only if they see you as an inspiration as our people here did. And when we have the Blues on our side, we can focus on getting the Browns. They've been used like the Blues except by the Tans. But if we go get the Browns involved, that will put us at war with Tan.
You're right, Johan. We'll go there as inspiration, as liberators. But I can't be the only source of inspiration. I need something, like a very well-trained army to strike fear into the Blues, make them want to join us by believing we're powerful. Remember what the first guy said that we recruited? How are we supposed to beat the Greens? Just us. We need power. Power to force the Blues to join us. I want to go there, knowing for sure they will join us.
Well, then we need to meet with the others to make plans.
Gentlemen, change of plans. Instead of focusing solely on military expansion, we will stay in the homeland to rebuild our cities and industry, while at the same time gradually expanding the army.
Right. I'll mobilize the construction teams in all our cities.
I'll work on the ports.
And I'll do industry.
I'll be in charge of expanding the army.
Good. When we start our conquest, our fresh army will be the best trained and equipped, truly one to fear as is. But I have another idea that I would like to propose to you.
Yes, sir?
I've had this idea for constructing a new machine of war, one that will strike fear into all our enemies, force the Blues to join us, and the Greens to fall.
What is it, sir?
I want you to build a tank for me. But not any ordinary tank. I want this one to be at least 10 times as large, with several additional weapons and defenses, other than the traditional main gun and machine guns. Can you do that for me?
I shall work night and day to design and construct something for you, Kyle. You will not be disappointed.
Excellent. We will all reconvene in 3 years to start planning our conquest. From now, until then, let's get to work, rebuilding our cities and preparing our nation for war.
Well, Kyle, today's the big reveal.
Oh, I'm very excited for this. I mean, I'm very excited for this and the army you've built.
Currently, strength of 5 million men, all trained by the best instructors and familiar with the use of most infantry weapons. Armored divisions are all very well equipped and trained too.
Excellent. I'm sure in the next year or so, the army will grow more.
I expect another 1 million to join by the end of this year.
Fancy seeing you here.
It wouldn't be much of a reveal without me, now would it?
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Good. My men have been working on this for 3 years tirelessly. I think we've produced something that will impress you, as hard as that may be.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Kyle, Schmidt, Grays, I reveal to you the machine that will win us the war!
Wow. You, sir, have left me speechless. I could have never expected something like this.
Then you would be pleased to know that she is under your command and yours only. Over here is the crew for this beast. They have multiple radios, all connected inside, on a network that is connected to an earpiece that I designed myself. You wear this, push this button to talk, and say any order for your crew that you wish. They will follow, regardless of the order. They've been trained for 3 years to do so.
Well...
Go ahead and give it a try.
Mount up. Start up. Forward 10 feet. Back 10 feet. Power down. Dismount. This is excellent service you've done to me, good sir. I cannot thank you enough. Gray citizens, this here will help us win the war. But it is also with your support that we will get our revenge on green, on blue. And I want all of you to take arms with me and make history. I think with this, we can get another 2 million to join the army by the end of the year.
Oh, for sure.
Gentlemen, here's the rough plan. We can work out all the details as more information arrives. We will be launching 2 simultaneous invasions. One of blue and one of green. Chief of Command Johann Schmidt will be taking Army Groups 2 and 3, roughly 2 million men, to the Solar Island in Greenland. We need the island to serve as a port for our supplies entering Green Nation. He will have most of our armor. You two will be going with him as field commanders. I will be going to Blutania with Army Groups 1 and the giant tank. We will land in the port of Koloma and move south to Blutia, the capital. There, I believe the Blues will capitulate and join us. We will focus on taking prisoners. In Greenland, though, we will not. We will be ruthless as they've been to us.
Sir!
Yes, sir.
We'll need to be careful about the
more
being pinned
supplies
between the coastal
at the
bombardment of the
Martian
coast
line
and
as
the
well
North
as my
Beaches.
men.
I'll be as quick as possible in Blutania, so we can reinforce you as soon as possible.
Thank you, Kyle. I hope we can capture Sala Island before you arrive, but historically it's been where the Greens put up the fiercest fight against us Greys.
Take your time. Make sure the Greens feel the pain.
Best of luck, Kyle. And remember, we want the Blues as allies.
Green and blue leaders, I will have your heads.